Hi guys, this is World of Warships. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this. It's a free-to-play game of naval warfare. I did a video on this all the way back in 2015 in open beta and I absolutely loved it. So when Wargaming asked me if I'd do a sponsored video on it, absolutely I will, because it's a game that I like and it's free. And you don't have to spend any money to enjoy the game. It's just one of them games that you can just pick up and play. There's a bit of a learning curve. I'm just going to burst out laughing there because I've learned some lessons this last couple of days. I started on a fresh account, so I started at tier 2, tier 1 and tier 2 ships. But I did find my old account, which has a lot of decent ships in, but because I haven't played for such a long time, I started again just to see how easy it is to pick up, because a lot of stuff will have changed, and it has. When I first reviewed this, there was only 3 countries. There's now 13 different nations with 800, get this, 850 ships, guys, that you can play. And an absolute ton of upgrades, captains, and all sorts of stuff to make them ships even better as you progress through the game. Now, you don't have to choose a nation. You just kind of choose whatever ships you want to actually use, but you have to start at tier 1 from each nation and then level up all the way and unlock the ships as you level up. So you have to play the nation quite a bit to get to the ships that you might want. I've played this up to tier 7. I'm thoroughly enjoying tier 5. Tier 4 and 5, I'm loving them tiers. The ships aren't as big and powerful, obviously, as the higher tier ships, but some of the games I'm having, I keep getting wrong for swearing when I'm doing it because I get so wound up when the torpedoes is whizzing past your hull, and or if you just launch a load of torpedoes at one of the other players and you're just willing them to hit and then they turn away at the last minute, and it's just really, really good fun. But as I said, I've learned the hard way. I've watched a few tutorials, but you cannot beat hands-on experience. Just this afternoon there was a destroyer which is smaller than me charging towards me, and I thought, I'm going to have you, son. And I was just hammering him with me deck guns. And then I thought, I'll finish him off with the torpedoes. And he did that to me. Another lesson I learned, which actually made me laugh out loud when it happened, was there was a battleship fighting, I think it was another battleship or a heavy cruiser. And I was helping the battleship. And we were firing shots into this ship. Like, he fired a few at me and a few at the battleship. And then he started torpedoing our battleship. But the torpedoes missed and the battleship killed him. And I thought, that's it, it's all over. And I just set my course heading for the next contested point. And I actually sailed in between our battleship and the dead enemy player. And what I never even considered was that the guy's last act as captain before blowing up was to send off one final salvo of torpedoes aiming at the battleship. And I turned right into them because I couldn't see them. I couldn't see them until they showed up on my my radar thing, and I just heard the dreaded beeps and I just saw the spread just go straight into my side. The other guy probably thought, that was noble of you there, Mac, for taking that hit for us, but that was not what happened. It was a pure noob mistake from me. So yeah, I won't do that again. But playing the game isn't that hard, really. Hitting enemy ships isn't all that hard. Aiming with the torpedoes isn't all that hard. It's just knowing where to position yourself, what to do, when to fire, who to fire at. That's what's hard. But certainly you just got to lead the ships when you're actually firing at them. It's not that hard. But you get good HUD markers as well. You can turn everything off on the HUD if you want, but I've turned everything on. I want as much information. It even tells me how many seconds it'll take my shells to reach the enemy ship. And that's how you guess when you're leading a ship. You kind of think, where's he going to be in 5 seconds? And that's where you fire. It's so satisfying, guys, because you're doing all of this plotting, and when you do hit the enemy and you blow them up, it's like, yes! And that's why I keep swearing, because I'm so excited that I've took somebody out. So it's been really easy for me to get into this and enjoy it again. And once I kind of realised that coming top means nothing in the grand scheme of things, it's not as important as winning a game. It teaches you to play as a team. I play a cruiser, and my main role as a cruiser is to destroy enemy destroyers and protect our destroyers and provide a lot of fire support on battleships and things like that, rather than just looking for opportunities to kill somebody, which is what I was doing initially. But I learned over a couple of days' time that no, that's not what this game's about. This game's about playing with your team, protecting your team, staying with the team, expecting the battleships to cover your ass as well, and just having fun as a team rather than just charging off trying to come top of the leaderboard. And also as well, I found that I got more XP from just working as a team because you get points for defending, points for capping, points for spotting, and all of these things. It's not just about smacking the enemy with your shells and your torpedoes, although obviously it does help if you do that. But it's just the general playing as a team that I really like about this game. Now, as I said, it's free to play, but you earn reward every time you win. You get cash, you get experience, and with that experience, you level up your ships by buying different equipment for the ships, and you go to the tech tree, and once you've leveled up a ship to full, you can then purchase the next ship in the tech tree, and so you move up a tier, and you're playing players of a different tier level, which is great. You might find a ship. I mean, I've got my eye on a ship that I want. It's tier 6, and so I've got to grind, if you like, to tier 6 to get it. But the missions is great. There's co-op missions in this. It's not all just dive into a capture and hold kind of situation. I've literally just unlocked combat missions as well, which are, again, another variation of co-op missions where you're totally outnumbered. Can't wait to play them. I just need to unlock. I've unlocked them, but I haven't got a ship high enough in the current account that I'm using to actually play it. So there's lots of different battles, and there's even more to unlock after this as well. So there's a ton of content in this. Lots of different things to do. Now, each ship can be captained. You get a captain, and your captain levels up, and you get these points to put into your captain, which will maybe get him to turn the turrets a bit faster. Maybe your torpedoes go a little bit faster than what they would, and you put they're like perk points for your ship, alongside the upgrades as well that you buy. So there's a lot of things that you can concentrate on and work towards, especially when you get a ship you like. You might want to totally pimp it out and get it up to elite status. There's also ships that you can buy with premium points. So although the game is free, you can buy doubloons, which is like gold. You buy that for real money, and I don't mind in a free-to-play game because you're not paying for the game. I mean, I play a few free-to-play games, and I've always bought something from the shop with real money because I find that's like a fair enough trade-off. I haven't paid for the game, so I'll buy maybe a ship that's in the game. So there's a load of ships that you can buy that are already elite because they're premium quality ships. There's also, with all of these type of games, you can get premium time. Now, what premium time is, again, you buy that with real money, and that allows you to get more rewards for every battle that you do. So you'll get more XP, you'll get more money and things like that coming in as you play the game. So you level up faster, if you like. But again, it's a free-to-play game, so you cannot really knock that. They've got to make the money from somewhere. Now, the thing is, if you played this back when I first played it, when it first came out, maybe it's in open beta or when it first launched, it's changed so much. But now I'm back in it, and I'll be in it for a while. I'll probably stream it a few times as well because I'm absolutely having a blast in it. And I wouldn't mind playing it with a few guys in a stream as well. I think it'd be good. You can form your own little groups and stuff. So there you go, guys. That's all I want to say on this, really. If you haven't played it for a long time, check it out. It's free to play. There's a link in the description that you can click, and you'll get an invite code which will give you some nice goodies as well. So if you are wanting to come into this, do click the link in the description and get the goodies. It's definitely worth a try.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. We've destroyed an enemy battleship.